Today's treat of the day is some good old Pizza Hut. I know we already did one of the crafted flats, but you know, it was really good. So I decided to get it again. They run their special that if you get it before 5 p.m., it's only $5 for the little pizza. And I found from my last experience with it that it freezes up very well, and then you can reheat it quite easily. So this is a cheese one, and let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, yum. Can't wait to get one of those in my mouth. But the biggest treat are these 2 containers containing chicken wings. I guess apparently on Wednesdays they run this BOGO special, buy one get one free, and you know, their chicken wings for a 6-piece chicken wing is $11.29 at Pizza Hut. $11.29 for 6 wings. That's kind of a lot. But on Wednesdays, you can get 2. So that's exactly what I did. Probably way more food than what I need. I don't know if these will necessarily be, you know, freezable like the pizza is, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. But in the meantime, why don't we give these guys a shot? I got the honey barbecue and the medium buffalo were the 2 flavors that I selected. There was a Nashville hot that was intriguing, but I'm like, I don't know if my guts are up for that. But if I may go on with my rant for a moment, when I pulled up to the drive-thru to pick up my order, I handed him my card. He ran it, hands me back my card, but then shoves this mechanism out, and I drive a low-profile car, so he's like leaning out the window, handing me this machine, and he's like, it just wants to know what you'd like to tip. And I'm like, what I'd like to tip? You didn't deliver this to me. I drove here to pick up my damn food. Like, why am I supposed to tip you? You made my food. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you provide a service to me specifically, absolutely, you're going to get a tip. And I'm a pretty decent tipper at that. But, I mean, it's like, why in the heck am I supposed to tip you for just handing me a bag of food through a drive-through window? It just drives me crazy. And I could sense he felt a little put off, and I was like, nah, I'm good, dog. I'm gonna pay for my food and go. So that's my rant about tipping. Well, no, one more rant. I mean, it used to piss me off when I'd go to the juicery that, you know, was where I used to live, and all I would do is go and grab a couple bottles of juice from the cooler, bring them to the counter. The cashier would check me out. I would pay for said juice, and then they would flip around that stupid little kiosk thing and be like, you know, what would you like to tip? I'm like, nothing. You just checked me out for like way expensive, overpriced juice. Those bottles of juices were like $10 each. And you want me to tip you for just checking me out? Give me a break. Tipping culture is out of control. Out of control. I mean, again, if you're providing a specific service to me, absolutely, I'm happy to tip you. In fact, I utilized a Lyft driver today and tipped him generously because he was very nice, got me to where I needed to go on time. He was, you know, professional and friendly, but anyways, enough pissing and moaning. So I'm thinking this is the honey barbecue one. So let's just give this a little bite-a-roo. That's the honey barbecue. I do prefer the bone-in wings as opposed to the boneless ones. Because with the boneless ones, you never know if you're going to get like that spongy, shitty chicken and all that breading. Yuck. I don't care for that. But this takes a lot of chews. But I guess it extends the pleasure. So the honey barbecue, pretty good. I'd give it I guess a 7 out of 10. I mean, not the best thing I've ever put in my mouth, but not the worst thing either. So let's give a shot. And they come in these cute little boxes. I guess you shake them up or whatever with the sauces. Let's give a shot to the medium buffalo, the spicy one. I too gently, as I used to joke, because Jevin would always love snatching food that I didn't finish off my plate, and we'd always call it gently used. The gently used. It's moments like this that I miss the most, because now that I've got, well, I got 2 6-pieces with the BOGO, so with 12 wings, 6 chickens had to sacrifice their flappers for me, but I'll eat through them. I was just in the mood for a tasty treat. I mean, all I've got left around here is like this, you know, crap that I brought from across town, like shelf-stable stuff like, who wants to eat Chef Boyardee, corn, what I got here, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I mean, all perfectly fine stuff, and those items will be just fine if I'm able to afford to go on my camping trip in October, as I'm hoping to do, because that's very easy stuff to prepare. But yeah, it's you know, sometimes you just gotta treat yourself, right? I mean, they had a little spot for like special instructions. I'm like, please load it up with sauce, because I didn't want to have to waste an extra 75 cents on a cup of marinara to dip it in. So it's like, if you just put a bunch of sauce on it, and I'm getting just cheese, you know, again, like I've mentioned before, my favorite are those cheese sticks, but they're still like, it's about $7.50 for a 5-piece cheese stick. So when I can get this for $5, it's essentially the same thing if they load it up with sauce. And I did splurge, and I did get a ranch dip cup, because, you know, wings with ranch, you know what I'm saying, is good stuff. So, well, thank you for enjoying my little supper with me and listening to me piss and moan about tipping culture and all the same. And I hope everybody is well. Cheers.